Hi there, I'm Herman Boreman, famous literary historian. Today I'm going to be interviewing one of the most interesting characters from Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet. His name actually comes from the word mercurial, meaning quick to anger. This is meeting you, and today you are Mercutio. Before we start, can I just express a huge heartfelt thank you for allowing us to sit down with you today here in your Doncaster bedsit and get to know you a little better, get to know the real you, the real Mercutio. So many questions. Where should we begin? Mercutio, how would your friends describe you?
Can you beatbox? Follow me. Yo, let's go. M to the E to the R to the C to the U to the T-I-O. You see? That's me. M to the E to the R to the C, U, T-I-O. So Montague, what you gonna do? Capulet, don't you forget. Oh, forgotten it. I can't believe it. I remembered it all this morning when I was in Bath.
Right. And that's how your friends would describe you?
You what? No, that's just what I'd say about me. Freestyling my way through life. My mates would say that Mercutio is 1, proper crazy, 2, proper crazier, and 3,
Proper craziest?
no, snappy dresser.
Fashionable. Tell us, Mercutio, what kind of impact do you think you have on the play Romeo and Juliet?
I'm the bee's knees, mate. I'm absolutely great. There's only love for me, never any hate. Because Mercutio, he steals the show. The bow. Oh, I got something in my throat then. Anyway, Romeo and Juliet, really, it's all loads of romantic mushy. It's rubbish until I come along and inject a bit of pace and banter and stylish wit. I say, do you want to hear me do my new speed garage beatboxing? It's proper sick.
No. Thanks. No thanks. It's ace. It is really ace. The boom ding boom boom.
Or whatever.
But tell me, Mercutio, how do you know you are so well loved by the audience?
Right, well, back in Shakespeare's time, there was this guy called John Dryden. He were a poet. That's someone who writes poetries. Anyway, Dryden knew Shakespeare, and he said that Shakespeare actually said that Mercutio was becoming too big for play, and that he had to kill me off, otherwise I would have taken over because I'm just proper that mint. and that's why I had to die. It ain't no lie. But please don't cry, because I'm the bee's knees, hanging with the original G's. And I got to... Oh, but what do you think of these? Nice pair of keys.
Do you think that's why you were killed off so early in the play?
Course so. Listen, mate, if I hadn't died in Act 3, Scene 1, then I would have just got faster, stronger, wittier, sexier, more bantering. I would have just taken over. So much so, it wouldn't even have been called Romeo and Juliet. It would have been called MC Mercutio's proper buzzing play.
Many people believe that you single-handedly bring excitement and colour to the play, and that your vibrancy helps contrast the romantic melancholy of both Romeo and Juliet. Razor-sharp put-downs, improvised witty banter, and downright filthy bawdiness. Audiences believe that you are a master of all these things.
Yeah?
There's no doubt about it. Mercutio really is a show stealer. The audience love his quick wit and vivid imagination. Throughout his very brief time in the play, he proves to be a king of crudeness, a baron of bawdiness, a prince of the puerile. Let's take a look at some of his more naughty moments. You do seem to talk about sex an awful lot. Romeo talks about love, you talk about sex. Why is that?
'Cause Romeo's a right loser. He gets obsessed with any single girl that he likes, and he'll run off into sycamores and have a good cry and a whinge, and 2 days later he fancies someone new. Honestly, it's stupid. Sex is sex. Alright? That's all that girls are good for, really. And you don't need to write a whole library's worth of romantic poetries just 'cause you fancy a girl. Stupid, you could be playing FIFA.
Mercutio and Romeo are very good friends, but they are the complete opposite of each other. This is because Mercutio is what's known as a foil. He is a foil to Romeo, which means that the audience can really appreciate Romeo's personality because of just how different Mercutio is.
the music, just play that Philly sound. Don't stop the music, just play that Philly sound.
Mercutio might be unpredictable and volatile, but there's no doubt he is also incredibly smart.
Shall I tell you how mental I am? Right? In Act 2, Scene 1, one of my speeches is similar to a blason.
A blason?
Yeah, a blason! That's exactly what I just said. Honestly. Anyway, a blason was a 13th century poetic technique used firstly in France. And all poets used to describe a woman's body parts using metaphors. For example, your eyes are the ocean's deepest blue. Yeah, calm down. Anyway, I use this blason in my speech to take the mickey out of Romeo's proper romantic views of love. And I talk proper dirty about Rosaline. Proper nutcase, me. So watch out.
Don't stop the music, just play that Philly sound. Don't stop the music, just play that Philly sound. Don't stop the music, just play that Philly sound. Don't stop the music, just play that Philly sound.
I was quickly beginning to realize that this young man was a number of things: intelligent, intense, vulgar, witty, vulgar, intelligent, intense, witty, vulgar, intense, intelligent, witty, vulgar, and the exact opposite of Romeo. I wanted to find out more. I wanted to ask Mercutio about a particularly difficult subject. Mercutio, what would you say to those people who have suggested that you actually prefer boys to girls?
What are you on about?
Some people suggest that you might actually be gay.
I'm not gay. You're gay.
There is a certain amount of evidence.
What evidence?
I'll show you. Let's have a little look, shall we? I mean, yes, well, firstly, you do seem to talk about male parts an awful lot.
So what?
Oh, yes, secondly, Tybalt says that you consortest with Romeo. Does that mean that you're just friends, or does it suggest that you're a little more intimate?
It means he's my best mate, you weirdo.
Ah, yes. Furthermore, you seem to hate women. I mean, you refer to Rosaline as an open arse. And also, we've already heard from your blason how you further ridicule Rosaline, and later in the play, you're incredibly rude and harsh to the nurse.
And?
Well, doesn't all this suggest that you might actually prefer boys to girls?
I'm not gay. Romeo was me proper best mate, 'cause he was a right laugh. But that's all. And yeah, Romeo got really obsessed and lovey-dovey with all girls, and I wasn't bothered. But that's only 'cause I think girls are proper boring. Just 'cause I find girls boring don't mean I'm gay. You're gay.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with being gay. If you ever wanted to talk about it, then you and I, we could get a cheeky Nando's together and go to the cinema. Oh my goodness, he was not happy about that. He's kicked me out. I genuinely believe that Mercutio is not gay. Perhaps you could explore some of those clues, but there is no solid evidence that Mercutio is homosexual. One thing that is very clear is that Mercutio is a misogynist, a hater of women. And another thing to bear in mind is that this bromance, intense friendship between Mercutio and Romeo is something that crops up in a lot of Shakespeare's plays. Perhaps you could explore that as well.